Namaste everyone, welcome to Godly Good Guidance. How are you all doing today? Let's do a quick check-in into your love life. We're gonna see what the person on your mind thinks of you, what the person on your mind feels for you, what are the intentions, what is the outcome of this relationship, and any guidance. This could be a person with whom you already are in a relationship with, or this can also be for a person you want to get into a relationship with, okay? Alright, so let's see what the person on your mind thinks of you. One card, please. Let's see what they feel for you. Yeah, this one. Let's see what their intentions are towards you. Sorry, I just have to cover that picture. Okay, intention. So intention, intention. All right, let's see what is the final. Wow, this card was there in this pile also. Let's see if it comes again. Let's see what is the final outcome of this relationship. Final outcome. O-U-T. Actually, I feel like taking this one. And finally, some guidance. And I will pull out some messages from the person towards the end of the reading. So they think that you are a very sought out person. They think that you know what thing to do and when to do, when to speak, to say the right thing in the right time, to do the right thing in the right time, okay? Basically, they think that you're quite sorted that way when it comes to living in this material world, wherein and they also think that, you know, if there is a place where you need to show yourself all glam, yes, you will, okay? Because that is the requirement of the hour, even if you normally are not. So basically, they just know that they just think that you are that kind of a person who's quite sensible and who will always do those things that are required to do while living this life in a society, in a community, and things like that, okay? So they don't think that you are one free bird who's just, you know, gonna be like one day saying one thing, another day just flying away somewhere. They think that you are quite stable that way, okay? There's nothing wrong in the other other category also, but they just think that you are quite mature, okay? Let me put it that way. Again, it is their perspective, not necessary that, you know, anybody who is just dancing around and moving around and cracking jokes can't be mature, okay? But this is what they think about you. Secondly, what they feel about you is that they think that if they can be in a relationship with you, their life would be sorted. This is what they think. They think that everything that is required to live very logically and exactly like how I was saying, the and I'm actually getting that they themselves are what they are thinking that you are, and that is why they think that it can be a good match, and their intentions definitely are for some mutual give and take, and wherein they are willing to give you what is required to give as a life partner. Yes, they, for many of you, they actually are thinking long term. At the same time, they are expecting whatever is required from a life partner too, like basically a mutual give and take kind of a relationship, which is fair, I think, because we have to be honest with us. The fantasy world is really cute, but most of the time, to live this life, one needs to be a little bit more. I don't know why I wanted to say calculative, but maybe that's what wanted to come through. That and probably they are a little calculative, like we are saying, they are a little calculative, and as per their calculation, you fit the bill, and they think that you would be a perfect match. Okay, but now, are you exactly what they think you are? Is another question to ask, because if you are not what they think about you, then it can be a trouble in the future. So, in case you're going ahead with this, or you're already in this relationship, or in a near future, if somebody like this comes to you, who is being very logical about things, very calculative, and being very as a matter of fact kind of a person, so just make sure that they are not imagining things about you, because you might be completely different. Okay, because many times we have different moods, and maybe a person sees you in one particular mood, but that is not your normal mood. So just be a little bit careful about that part. But the intentions are good, it's just that they think it's a good deal. Okay, they think it's a good deal. I don't know, there was one more reading like that had come. In fact, it had this, I don't know, maybe it had these similar cards, and I'm certain I shuffled them well. So moving on, let's see the future outcome. Future outcome, guys, I'll have to be honest, is not very, very bright at this moment, because like I was saying, that probably they are just imagining these things about you, and when the bubble breaks for them, they might just run to save their lives. Okay, I'm sorry to say. And in that scenario, it might be a little bit heartbreaking for you and even for them, because they would have invested a lot of time, energy, and the way they seem to be, probably money too by then. So I think it's a good idea, like I said, that just be a little bit more communicative about things, because that will give more clarity to both the parties. I'm actually talking like it's some deal. All right, let's take some guidance, and the guidance is that risking your life for something that might not be suitable for you can turn out to be remorseful. So what you need to do is stand your grounds, show who you are, show your true self. Even if you are showing your true self, make sure that the other person understands that this is your true self. This is your base. These are your basic values. And then if they are okay with it, it's perfectly fine. You need to stand your ground, and then whatever happens is God willing, but at least you need to do what is required. At the same time, you are being guided to wait a little bit. Again, it's kind of saying the same thing in a different manner. If you wait, maybe the other person will see you more clearly, and you will see them more clearly, that where both of you are coming from. So waiting is a good idea. That is what the guidance is, because once you don't jump into the conclusions and make something permanent, you will have some time, and in that time you can see each other's unmasked self, and then decide for yourself for real that whether you would want this or not. Okay, now I will pull out some messages from this person. This is a handmade deck by me. So let's get some messages from their higher self, their conscious or their subconscious self. Okay, I wish this never happened. Yes, you know, when they would understand that this was not what they were looking for, they would wish that this never happened, and this is what they may be like. And this may be you also. This may be you also wishing that, oh, why did this happen? So and guys, just know that just because they don't think that you fit the bill doesn't mean that, you know, you're any less. It's just a person's, you know, personal choice. Okay, so let's keep going, and don't think that they are bad. They have a, you know, viewpoint, and they are going with it. They are not lying about it. They're not cheating about it. They are just being what they are, and you know, that's what it all is. So just give it some time. That is the main thing. All right, let's see some more messages from them. I feel the same. Okay, in this moment probably both of you are hoping that, oh, this seems very nice, and let's just see the possibilities of this. And you know, this is that stage where you guys are still looking each other from distance, and wanting to come closer. Going closer is fine, but making it anything permanent right away is not advised. Okay, let's keep going. You have hijacked my dream world. Wow, there is passion. There's passion for some of you. Guys, just know that these are timeless and collective readings for all genders. So take what resonates and leave the rest, because these are collective energies. You know, sometimes something really different can pop up. So though this seems to be a very calculative person, but you definitely have caught their attention. Okay, this is what I want to say. Let's grow old together. Oh, so sweet. I mean, yes, after all the calculation, they are up for all that lovely stuff, which every couple, you know, how the relationships are, where there is love and there's passion and there's you know, there are children and everything wonderful, and they want that same thing. It's just how they are taking the approach towards this situation is quite you know, how arranged marriages are, you know, or how you go on a dating app, or how you go on a matrimony app, where you actually fill in your details and that is what you want. That's what they're doing in a way, so nothing wrong about it. The only thing is making sure that the other person understands you the way you are, the person you are, than just their imagination. So that's the only main guidance for you guys. Let's take one last one. This place is empty. it's for our soul's ascension. Interesting. So these messages can also be from the higher self, and their higher self is saying, whatever be the result of this connection, it is for our ascension. Whether we fall apart or we come together, whatever is the result, it's for our soul's ascension. It's for our higher good. Their higher self is saying that it's for our higher good. So there might be some sadness at some point of time. Just let it go, and just know that this is for your higher good. Okay, so that's all I have. I hope something made sense to you, something resonated, and thank you so much. Om.